Throughout the entire building life cycle, our customers rely on Gordian products to do their job efficiently and effectively. Here's just a sample of what they have to say.
The Sightlines data has absolutely improved our operations. We get the opportunity to understand what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what we need to change.
It's a third party validating data and validating data across your peers and then allowing you to benchmark against peers.
When I was able to show that we were funded to 25% less than our SEC peers, my budget was increased by $1 million by that conversation alone. I would absolutely recommend the opportunity to work with Sightlines.
We have recommended them to other people.
It's a phenomenal experience and it gives us more data than we can really even utilize.
I really appreciate the data that Sightlines gives us, and I would recommend it to any other university for a variety of reasons.
No matter what your size institution, whether you're a state school, a private school, large, small, it doesn't matter. The data speaks for itself, and it's helped us immensely in so many different avenues that we rely on it heavily.
So yes, I like Sightlines.
In Connecticut, each one of these towns, they have their own engineering department, or they hire consulting engineers like Buck and Buck to do all of their engineering work. Anything that is designed for the town, we do. We use RS means data for a lot of it, for a lot of good reasons. Just a good example, I looked in one of our local catalogs just for a piece of equipment that we had to do this job, or the contractor had to buy it. So I said, heck, I'll go into Means. Means had it. They had the rentals and everything there for me, sitting there. Means has done all the research. I saved a lot of money for my client. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do without it, to tell you the truth. It's a very, very good tool.
In our variety of clients, they all have their preferred format. And so each year, we buy a variety of books, building construction cost data, square foot book, MEP books, mechanical, plumbing, electrical, site work, and landscaping book. We've found that very useful in our civil projects. The select number, still like the CostWorks CD. It is very similar to RS Means Online, which we much prefer.
It's the best cost database available, and we've been using it for 30 years, and so we have a lot of confidence in the accuracy and the way that Gordian and RS Means has maintained that database and keeps it up to date.
It's a very large part of our business plan. We appreciate that partnership.
Portland, Connecticut started using Easy IQC in 2009, and we use it all the time. It's a great program. It's easy. It's right in the name, and when I try to explain it to some of my colleagues, I tell them, look, this is an easy way for you to get quality projects done and make sure that it comes out correctly.
The benefits that we saw of Easy IQC included the resources that it makes easier. You know, it's financial, it's time, it's personnel, it's the convenience of it.
Clearly, one of the benefits is that it's a collaborative process. It's collaborative in that you've got the consultants, you've got the town, and you've got the contractor all meeting at the site where the work is going to be done, and they're brainstorming. There's a lot of value engineering that goes into it, so at the end of the day, they've got a project that meets their goals and it also is within budget.
There's three legs to this stool. You've got ourselves, you've got Gordian, and you've got our contractor. And if you've got the right people in each one of those spots, the project's going to get done. It's going to get done well and on time. It's seamless. It's absolutely seamless as far as getting the project done.
Our members love it, and we know that because they come back again and again.
And it's easy. That's what I like about it.
We went from August 9th basically to October with the job completely finished. The job order contract allowed us to quickly get forces into the field, where if we try to go through a standard bid contract, it would have been months difference. The JOC provided the timeliness, the cost factor and the flexibility that we could hire existing subcontractors that are working within northern Arizona that knows our standards and specifications. I can't say enough about how I believe that JOC contract really was that huge advantage in getting that road open as soon as possible and as safe as possible.
One of the challenges we face in government is the ability to deliver projects in a timely fashion. With job order contracting, contractors have already been vetted. We have contracts in place, and once those projects are approved by the board, we're able to move forward with those projects. So we've reduced our timing to about 3 months once we've identified the need for it. And most of our projects take well over a year in the traditional contracting mechanisms. It's just a much better vehicle for us to get the work done.
The good part about it is job order contracting allows you to become a working partner with the owner. You have a fixed unit cost for whatever construction supplies that are needed, so the process becomes more transparent.
I believe Gordian has put in a lot of time and effort in reviewing those prices, and I believe they're very accurate, and I can tell based on those bid submittals we do receive, they're all pretty consistent.
All the projects that we've done through JOC particularly went smooth, and I would strongly promote job order contracting as an alternative procurement method for projects that you can control.
So yes, I would absolutely recommend job order contracting.
It's a good tool to use.
One of the great benefits of job order contracting is it allows us to take on big, unique, and standalone projects and get them done without impacting my day-to-day maintenance resources. We would not have been able to absorb that if we didn't use job order contracting. Gordian has always been a terrific partner with us in a wide variety of large capital construction projects. And I really consider them an extension of the DOE, and not just our partners, but an integral part of who we are. And they are the only way that we can do many of the things that we need to do on the construction side.
So, kudos to Gordian.